You is doing too much. You just gonna be sitting there feeding my man like that right in front of me? Ain't,
Often in this space, you'll hear people lament the issues of modern women and often modern black women. But you can see in this instance, this young girl is not just serving her father, but she's enjoying doing it. Look at after she dips the french fry in the ketchup and she looks at her father to make sure that he's enjoying the french fry is an illustration that whatever is going on with modern women behavior, it is not something that's bred. It's something that's taught. But in order to explain that further, I have to take you back in history a little bit. In a magical time in the 1980s, we were swept up as boys in the new phenomenon that was Japanimation, and that gave us Transformers, toys that mystified us every afternoon after school. It was here that many of us as young boys experienced our first bait and switch.
They appear to be mighty robots, but you change them into mighty vehicles. GoBots and Super GoBots, each sold separately.
Because of the similarity to Transformers, many young boys woke up to Christmas stories like this one. Reminds me of a Christmas long ago, I asked for Soundwave and any of the other cassette Transformers. I was so excited when the day came and I tore into the presents. What was waiting for me was GoBots. I sucked it up and tried my best to keep my excitement level high for them, but he was just not excited about the toy because he wanted Transformers. And the question becomes, did Tonka really know what they were doing? And my answer is, they probably did.
Somebody referred to me the other day as an older lady. Older lady? I don't want to be an older lady. Please refer to me as a queenager. Thank you.
November 16th, 2023 article from Psychology Today, How Women Are Leading a Relationship Revolution. Queenagers are listening to their own voices and libidos. We're in the midst of the midlife women's renaissance. Today, women in midlife choose partners whose looks they like and who make them feel good. Younger men and older women are creating relationships based on mutual desire and appreciation.
Now join your favorite GoBot friends every weekday. New adventures, new excitement, new characters, new action.
Headlines are dubbing 2023 the year of the 50-plus woman and even suggesting we're in the midst of a midlife women's renaissance. Of course, we're more accustomed as a culture to women fading into invisibility with age. The current social shift is especially undeniable because of the sheer number of high-wattage female celebrities reclaiming the spotlight and forcing the public to reckon with not just the way their stories have been told, but their very existence.
The GoBot adventure continues every weekday. It's awesome.
Sienna Miller's relationship and pregnancy with Ollie Green, 15 years her junior, and the double shock of a woman hiring a much younger male worker in the film Good Luck to You, Leo Grant are just two recent high-wattage examples of what anthropologists call age-hypogamy, women dating younger men. But this isn't just a celeb privilege. According to the AARP poll, 34% of women above the age of 40 are romantically involved with younger men. Another study found that women in the age-hypogamous relationships reported the highest levels of romantic satisfaction and commitment. Now, as a 46-year-old woman, she's stunning. She's in great shape. She's very visually appealing. But what happens in a culture where you have essentially all women acting like teenagers? And instead of gracefully aging, women are now saying, no, I'm not a 46-year-old woman, I'm a queenager. And then you have younger women not just monetizing themselves physically and for the internet to see, but monetizing the very essence of femininity.
This is going to ruffle a few feathers, but this is my preference. The girl with the list has imprinted in my brain why I will never put myself or my body through all of that for free. So here we go. Prenup before pregnancy, so we need to be married. We're not doing baby mamas here, and I would have my own clauses in there that would cover cheating, stuff like that. The next one is 250,000 allowance annually per baby.
Of course, as a woman, she has the right to have a list of criteria for the man that she's going to have a child for. As men, we can't birth babies. So any woman that's going to have a child for us will have her list of qualifications. But the thing that strikes me about her list is that it's so incredibly transactional. pay A, B, and C, do these E and F under these circumstances, and I'll have a child for you. And it's absent of that mystified way that we used to look at a woman is going to have a child for me. That is the greatest gift she can give me. Let me protect her. It's void of all that. It's just, you pay me and I'll have a baby for you.
So I feel like as a woman, I would just be sacrificing a lot. So this list, I don't think is asking for too much. I will not be working. I would just not have the capacity. Definitely have a housekeeper who could do laundry, cooking, cleaning, all of that for 6 months. I'm not here to suffer.
GoBots had a character named Dumper and a character named Wrong Way. And I'll never forget the worst line in one of the GoBot shows was like, Wrong Way was going the wrong way. So this guy shouted at him, was like, hey, Wrong Way, you're going the wrong way. Oh my God, this writing. Even as a kid, you're like, this writing is horrible.
In the social media age, people will often say things of shock value so they can get a bump in the algorithm. So some of that's in play here, but you can see her list. She wants a prenup before pregnancy. She mentions pregnancy and prenup, but she doesn't mention falling in love with the man of her dreams. I guess we're past that, or maybe that's just something you can't write into a monetary transactional type of list. $250,000 allowance per baby per year. She wants a housekeeper for 6 months. And again, she has the right to want all of these things among others on the list. But then she said one sentence that was particularly striking when she said, I don't want to suffer. And it's an allusion to the point that for many women in the modern age, they see this child rearing as suffering. And it's akin to the kid that's opening the presents on Christmas Day and thinking he has a transformer, and he's opening GoBots. You have a dream of what you think women think of motherhood and family, and then when you hear, at least in this particular video, a Western woman say, oh, no, that's suffering. It's almost a rewriting of what you expected it to be, and it's quite disappointing.
GoBots! You're doom leader one! Zod is here!
This is Zod, enemy GoBot monster. 3 batteries not included.
Mia, come on, let's go to bed. Come on. Night-night time. Let's go to bed. Come on. Let's go to bed. Let's go upstairs.
One of the dismaying things to me in the modern culture, especially as it's teaching a new breed of femininity to women, is that it discounts the simple relationship that men have with women. We are opposites and we track like batteries. But when you play with that way of doing attraction to now, you're having older women that are trying to pretend like they're younger women, and then you have younger women that are trying to monetize their youth. It is creating a dynamic where men don't get to see the magic in women anymore. The softness, the kind of being that you want to protect. And you can look no further than this interaction between a girl and her father to see how important that interaction is. That tender connection that you're a boy, I'm a girl, or opposite for my situation, and we're attracted to each other because there's something that we can't put our finger on, but it's in the cosmos or it's in nature. It seems that we're losing that. Just like the boy who spent weeks shaking his presents under the tree thinking they're transformers, only to wake up on Christmas and find out that they're GoBots. I think many men in the modern age see women in a way that we've never really seen them, because now they're more transactional than ever. They're seeing things that we used to think were the precious things about women, raising children, having children, making a home, as suffering and slavery. It fundamentally changes not just the way that we look at modern women, but the way that we feel about them. If our mother and our grandmothers and our great-grandmothers made homes and raised children, and they looked at it as something as an honorable profession, and now it's being seen as suffering and slavery, men only really have one option. If you want that spark, that special thing that you want to protect, you got to go somewhere and look for it. For many men, that's overseas. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.